Wales against Trinidad and Tobago first up on court 2, a match that will decide who makes that 9th and 10th playoff. Well, neither side has a point in this pool, but both have a point to prove. They picked up only one win in the tournament so far, and that was against teams out of this stage of the competition. Wales come into this one off the back of a defeat to Uganda. Trinidad and Tobago, they were up against one of the tournament favourites in Jamaica.
They're using Georgia Rowe to just pull the defence. They've seen the double on her.
Again, loving the movement coming from Rowe. Knows that she's got a double block at the back, and the moment you get her on the move, just break that defensive formation. It's a clever play from the Wales team.
Shaw had a little look, but almost ducked under that one.
Yeah, but they mustn't start going long balls. They need to know that if it looks too good to be true, it is. It's being set up. So they need to really attack those spaces, play the short balls. It works for them. They mustn't run away from it.
It's got to give credit to McCracken there. Really being on top of Dyke. And annoying her, not making it easy.
Teresa McCracken, another of these real talented players for Trinidad and Tobago. In terms of feeders, we know that Dyke was high up. And the goal assists and the feeds into the circle. Co-captain for Wales. 97% aiming for Georgia Rowe. Cooper and Noel just moving their heads down a little at the moment. Need one of these to be turned.
Oh, she gets the ball in that position of ease every single time, Georgia.
2 minutes just over of this quarter to wrap it back. 7 goals down on the quarter score. 10 becomes 11 down overall. 50 up for Wales.
Trinidad at the moment just not having the options. See Mundell, it's been quiet today, but I think it's been the defensive work of Jones. Just really stopping her from doing the work. And again, the lovely long ball into Rowe.
Lovely shot.
I would be straight. I would be strapped up right to the top. That could enhance my performance.
For the very first time at a Netball World Cup, they have beaten Trinidad and Tobago at the 9th time of asking. Their first win over them, their first win in the second stage, their highest quarter score, their highest score overall.
Well, the athleticism of the superstars of the world, and they'll all be out on court today as Australia's #1 in the world taking on England #3. And I tell you, this is one of the most anticipated games off the back of last night, South Africa and New Zealand, the draw. Live here in Cape Town, South Africa, we are underway, Pamela Cookie, and straight away, an infringement by Courtney Bruce outside the circle. You're kidding me.
Getting way too excited already. And then penalised for that contact.
Steph Wood-Conan, so the moving combination for the Diamonds, being given the nod today. Izzy Watson under a bit of pressure. Let's not forget Jiva Mentor. We'll know these shooters back to front. Played with them at the Sunshine Coast Lightning in the early years. Against them over the last few. Australia on the board. Bruce out hunting.
Check out that vision. As you say, Bruce came out to try and cover, but leaving Eleanor Cardwell all on her own.
Good hands for Doju. That's exactly why she comes on the court.
Just her 20th cap in a red dress.
Housby, the transition is quick. The finish, good for England. Brazel off the 1 foot. Great vision to go out to the left and find Watson.
Contact goalkeeper.
Well, Lizzie Watson for me
Where the
again.
goalkeeper is. Beside
She's the
her,
one
beside
that's
her.
standing up for the Diamonds. And now, step forward, her partner in crime, the captain and the vice-captain doing the work up front. Down by 2 at the quarter-time break. Housby, front position, steadies. Didn't even look like missing.
100% is going strong.
And they use the high ball, so the height mismatch of benefit there for the Diamonds.
Contact just outside.
Well, that's not going to help.
And it's just England, Rose, is just getting too tight on the Aussie Diamonds. They want them to be close to them. They want to draw those contacts.
Fighting obstruction, goalkeeper.
And also Chelsea Pittman standing ready to inject into the game as well.
Well, back to 3 we go. Pittman, back space, steps on, quick offload, Chelsea Pittman into Cardwell.
Oh, she uses her body movement so well, that footwork.
Terrific story, Chelsea Pittman. Worked really hard to get herself back to this level to represent England. Kira Austin in the back of play.
Nice footwork, just again, that front position working so nicely. Go to the base, then pop top.
The England Roses fight their way back and they victory over Australia.
Wow, wow, wow. What immense work, and yes, you should be pleased.
Fiji against Scotland with a match-up against Wales awaiting the winners. Our second match of the day on court 2. Yet both these sides coming in off a rest day. Scotland have pushed teams hard this tournament. Their 25-goal loss to England on day 3, their closest result in 10 World Cup meetings between the two. But they're still looking for that elusive win in this group. Still no score. Emma Barry to make it 1-up for Scotland. Rusafakula comes out. They're trying to hassle and get inside, but no doing. At the moment, Scotland causing a hot mess.
They are causing a hot mess. But Emily Nicol, good little challenge there.
Rauluni said she's been a big miss when she's not been on court. Scotland working it around. Maxwell and Leighton. Love how they're stretching them.
So good patient build-up here by Scotland. Just taking their time, feeling their way into the game. Neve McCall with a fade away on the shot. I think it's one of those teams that we've seen between the teams that have been most consistent. What a ball, Raulini to Rusafakula. Good vision, good execution.
Whole time centre, that's persistent obstruction on the edge of the circle, and that's a caution. If it continues, you will be warned.
Kete with the clear instruction. A minute left on this first quarter.
So we see a change here. Barry goes off and Goodwin comes on in the goal shooter position for Scotland and instantly makes an impact in that back space.
And let's see how fired up she is at not starting this one. Glasgow-born Neve McCall plays for the Sirens. And could they be about to draw themselves level?
And this is where Scotland have fallen down in the Netball World Cup so far. When teams have got back level and they've maintained that lead, it's that ability to push on. Nicol with a contact call.
Rauluni steps in and Fiji are level.
And again, Christian trying to spur her team on and a good feed into Goodwin on the baseline. That's not from a lack of effort in the other games, but today they've come out with real intent. And they're continuing to go 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, and the dynamic movement really causing problems for this Fijian side. Raulini with a long shot.
A few moments left for court 2, which has stood to see some great performances throughout this World Cup. As we head to court 1, Scotland will be on it. They'll face Wales in the 9th and 10th place playoffs.
And this is the game of a preliminary stage 2 between Jamaica and New Zealand. Oh, lovely drive. Shanice Beckford.
And that's where they complement each other so much. You've got Fowler there on the hold, the backspace.
The connection with this Jamaican attack, I mean, they've been coming for about 8 years. They've been improving every year. Last year they did so well at the Commonwealth Games. This is what you expect.
The New Zealanders, they look as though they're trying to pass. They can't. They turn around and there's always someone there backing up. I don't think they had that yesterday.
No, that was the one thing that was missing, just those connections on attack. But we've seen it straight away. They've got the confidence, the courage to let that ball go. And I think they're doing a lot more work off the ball, which certainly helps. So it's a good start from both sides.
This is something the umpires have been really hot on
I
here.
was just about to say that, Jenny. The contacts in the circle, the offensive contacts is what I call them. The umpires have been going on these, and they've been zooming in on the shooters.
Oh, Wilson on Souness.
Oh, but
that was a great tracking from Wilson there.
Wilson has to be careful there. That looked like a little bit of a push-off to me. She gets away with it. Oh. Well, that's a sort of a staggering start all the way down, but they get there. Jamaica, they regain the lead.
Well, joining me now, I have the assistant coach of Jamaica, Rob Wright. Well, Rob, you won the first. The Ferns came in and won the second. What was your take on the first half?
I thought in the first half we played well against their defence, played up a bit more up and down. I thought in the second quarter we went a little bit sideways and stopped probably our really good pass and cut. So I thought we played a little bit into their defensive hands.
40-30.
It's looking like all the top teams are going to possibly meet each other before being crowned the world champion. And if you're going to be #1 in the world, you want to say, I got the better of all the other teams who are top 5.
Well, that is a very good win for Jamaica. 59-48 over New Zealand.